Any thoughts?
Are you sure it is okay that I am here?
Yes, of course it's fine. If they start bitching about it, we'll just have to convince them otherwise.
All set?
I did not say that to you.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Okay, it was through here. Perfect. Alright, so which of these fine people are Tanelia?
Yeah, threw it in the lake like you said.
That's Vex. Who are you?
Huh.
Oh,
I suppose I can work with your face. After all,
What?
a sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
All the stuff is in sight.
what the hell are you talking about?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it
My
sculpted
face?
into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Remake my face? What kind of crazy shit are you talking about? Are you sure you know what you're doing? No! I'm sure this lady is a crazy psychopath that should be left to her own accord.
Alright then.
Ew.
What the hell is Mercer
I
doing
thought she
about
was
this
talking
mess?
about like
Have you
making a
even talked to
sculpture
him?
out of me, which would be pretty cool, but reshaping my face? No, that's...
And he isn't sharing it with me.
Excuse me.
So
Oh,
you're the
you
new
are
recruit,
Cornelia.
huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Oh, why is that? Yeah, why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own,
Oh, you're
and
a
I'll pay you
fence.
some coin for it, minus a little
So you
slice
could,
for the
you
guild.
could
of course.
steal. You could
I can
buy
also
my
provide a few
stolen
supplies
goods.
useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Oh, hell yeah. Is there anything you do not charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is completely respectable. But also, I don't know who Dirge is, but if you tried anything, my bodyguard behind me, his name is Inigo by the way, he would kick your bodyguard's ass so hard, Dirge would be put into the ground. Or into the pool behind you. Either way, let's end this conversation here. I understand.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Will do. Thieves Guild armor and gloves. Are those the exact same ones I have? What will you give me for these? Does the guild provide other services?
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if
I
you're
am.
looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neroin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that.
Victor. That's a silly sounding name. But I guess so is Dirge. I wouldn't mind actually finding someone who can teach me how to pick pockets, because I am very bad at that. But before that, what would you give me for these items?
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Ah, so, oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. So the Thieves Guild armor that you gave me are magical. That means I could give Inigo the spare. Oh, hell yeah. But before that, let's just sell all the unnecessary potions and crap and see if Inigo's gonna like it.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, managed to sell quite a lot actually. Inigo, could you come over here please?
If you're wondering why they call me Vipper the Thief, watch me outrun the town guard sometime.
I was not wondering, but maybe I'll ask you one day. Alright, Inigo.
Yes, my friend.
Would you like to change your outfit a little bit?
You want me to lighten your load?
Something like that. How about you give me back the steel reinforced armor and these ones. And don't worry, you're not gonna be naked for long. Maybe you should take these ones instead. Okay. Do you want an amulet, maybe?
Let us
Ah. Come over here, come over here. Now,
How are you feeling back?
the hood kind of works, but I feel like you should skip it. You have such a recognizable
I hope this will be a mutually
face,
beneficial
and
exchange.
you would look a little bit more dashing without the hood. Perfect.
What's next?
Yeah, it really suits you actually. And now we kind of... Oh, that's right. I need to change too. One moment. Alright. How do I look? Do I look dashing? Do I look roguishly handsome? I dare say so. It suits us, honestly. Not sure how I feel about the backpack still. Would you like the backpack? Okay, maybe not. That's fine. What's this? Shipments arrived. Our shipments arrived and the following items are on your list. You want in? I need to see the gold. Fire salt. Paralytic poison. Blackbriar private reserve. Shadow banish wine and chokeberry preserves. Okay. Let's see, that's Brinjolf.
I've been part of this guild for as long as Mercer's been guildmaster.
My condolences.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear.
Go on.
One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two,
Didn't even cross my
follow
mind.
my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
How are you feeling back?
Point taken.
I see your wounds are healed. But your plans
Okay, so should we be the submissive or should we be the little bit confident? Yeah, we should be the confident one. Hey lady, how about you back off? I know the drill already.
Now you I like. You've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I
It's
are gonna
working,
get along
Inigo.
just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Same. So I'm assuming the business you mean is the Golden Glow estate, correct?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why? Probably because you don't have too many good thieves and...
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
That's what it seems like. I mean, curses do exist. In fact, even Daedric princes exist. I mean, at least that's what I've heard. And in fact, when I was in the marketplace earlier, Mara spoke to me and told me I should head to the west. So all these things about curses don't seem all too far-fetched when you think about it from the whole picture. But what can I do for you?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And
I
while
could do
you're
that.
at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
A very good deal. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow. Yeah, what could you tell me about that?
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit is a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that
Really?
fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Well, I do like a little challenge, but I'm not as good as yourself when it comes to the whole sneaking, lockpicking, and pickpocketing deal, so I should probably practice up a little bit before I even think about going anywhere near that estate. You wouldn't happen to have any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I
Northwest.
slipped in there.
Which
Should
one is
still be
that? Like
unguarded.
up and left? Okay. How will doing extra jobs help the deal? Well, obviously it's gonna help if I get money and renown in, it's gonna help the guild, that's obvious. But in the off chance that I am a foolish person who doesn't know anything about the world, how is it gonna help?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the
Yeah, that
best
makes
of
sense.
everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever
have a
return to its
very
glory days
damn
is if we
a lot
can
of
finish
difficulty
these extra
believing that.
jobs and start the gold flowing again.
What were the glory days like? I mean, this place is still in the sewer, so even if it looked like a palace in here, it's still a sewer.
The Flagon was once a city beneath a city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a
Okay.
name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Well, instead of sending, how should I put it, alchemists and salesmen down here, couldn't we just take over the city above and use that as the hideout? Wouldn't that be a lot more impressive than living in the sewer? I suppose I'm not the guild master. Does the guild provide other services?
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around.
I
And
met her.
besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
Understood. Well, I am looking for some extra work to test myself, so do you have anything in mind?
I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that
Okay.
kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
No, I'm very happy with taking all of these ones. Tell me about the heist job.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means
As we
breaking into their
should.
strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit
I
of shopping?
like that.
The guild way?
I actually prefer it the guild way.
Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
I would like the burglary one.
We're looking to recover an heirloom for a client. They claim ownership of it, and as long as they're paying, we don't really care. You in?
I'm in.
All right. Someone ticked off Maven and she wants to teach them a lesson. Our way. You in?
Consider it done.
Fine. Just keep it clean. Here you go.
Lastly, do you have any sweep jobs?
Someone with
And I
connections
don't mean
to our
cleaning.
guild wants us to hit this place and send a message by clearing it of valuables. You want to handle it?
Hell yeah, I'll deal with it.
Here. Just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up.
Of course you can buy me a drink.
Take
You
it.
didn't need to say a word, but I heard you loud and clear.
Who the hell are you?
Ugh, the wine in Skyrim tastes like urine compared to the fine vintages we had in Valenwood.
Do you ever regret leaving Valenwood? I suppose it sounds that way if you're like an alcoholic or something?
I don't miss home one bit. I'm glad to leave that life behind me.
Oh, you like the
I'd much
urine
rather
here.
earn a living
Understood.
liberating others of their coin this way than
I thought you were
spending my days
complaining.
as a carpenter like my father. Although come to think of it, compared to the fine vintages we had in Valenwood, the wine in Skyrim tastes like urine. Ugh.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. So what do you do around here? You have a bow. You seem to have the glint in your eye for someone who wants to teach another person their craft, but unfortunately for you, I couldn't care any less about using a ranged weapon. I suck at it. What do you do around here?
If you ever need more practice with the bow and you've got the coin, just grab me. I'm ready to teach you.
I'm not gonna be taught, and I'm not gonna grab you either. Do you ever take jobs for the guild?
I don't bother with silly pickpocketing jobs when I can make far more at the gambling table.
So you stole from the guild?
No one I cared about. Besides, it's not hard to fit in and make new friends when you have the coin to make it happen.
Okay then. So if anything disappears, I know who to report first, is what you're saying.
If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
I'm not gonna grab you. What a weird guy. Now, who is Delvin?
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Who are you?
If you're wondering why they call me
Vipir.
Vipper the Fleet, watch me outrun the town guard sometime.
I'd rather not.
I've been part of this guild for as long as Mercer's been guildmaster.
Oh, you're the one who can train me into pickpocket. Could you?
You've already learned all I can teach you.
Really? But I suck at it. Wouldn't that mean that you suck at it as well? That's the face of someone who does not enjoy hearing that. What do you do around here, except running your mouth?
My specialty is pickpocketing. All I need is a rich mark, a moonlit sky, and I'm in my element. You know, I wouldn't mind teaching you the ways of the pickpocket, if the gold was right. If you need pickpocket training, just let me know.
Well, apparently you can't teach me anything more, so
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
don't start. Okay, I don't like that guy. Oh, you're Delvin.
Bring your flame. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yeah, that sounds about right, but I suppose I could use some advice, if you're willing.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So,
Glad to hear it.
if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet? Yeah, of course, back on its feet. What kind of... Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if
I
you don't trip
doubt
over a
that
schemer
very much.
instead.
So what happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
And in the off chance that we are cursed, what could we possibly do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where
Yeah,
you
that's one
come
way
in.
to do it.
I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
That is a lot better than smelling like this hideout. I heard that you were offering extra work. Could you please tell me all of the jobs you have in mind?
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Already had a talk with Vex. I believe she gave me all the jobs I can get right now. So could you tell me about the numbers, the fishing, and the bedlam jobs?
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
Yes.
Finally, Brynjolf wants this Mark's head on a pike, but we'll settle for what the bastard's carrying instead. Can I count on you?
Yes.
Taking an easy job, eh? Well, go and do some damage. Just stick to the shadows and keep out of sight. Want to go for it?
Yes. Do I have to send you a letter about it? Yes, I'll take them.
Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck.
Inigo.
You want to talk?
I might actually. Do you have any thoughts?
No. My mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
I see. Would you like to sit down and have a conversation with me, maybe?
Don't look like much.
Alright, it's good to have a conversation finally.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm wondering, the loot in your cell was full of arrows. I take it you prefer singing, or maybe... What's that guy doing in the background? Is he killing someone? As long as you're not killing us, am I right? So, you prefer singing?
Yes. I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along.
Oh.
Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay.
Well, I mean, if I ever asked you, would you perhaps sing something while we're traveling? I know we're being stuck in Riften for like a long while now, but I plan to leave to other areas soon as well. If that's fine with you.
Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now,
Bard's
anyway.
College, eh? And why is that?
Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if
Yeah,
you just want me
I
to
can
improvise
understand
something
that.
while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out.
Oh, I would love that. Huh. Would you mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
So you were telling me a little bit about your past earlier, about your brother and how you melted the faces or something like that, about people taking you into like an orphanage. Could you tell me a little bit more about your past?
My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins.
Oh.
I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check.
I suppose not. So you must have led a quite interesting childhood then.
Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with a love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family.
That's sweet, I suppose. I mean, I'm happy for you. Can't say the same about myself. I mean, my family are loving, but I did not live a very eventful life, shall we say. It's kind of why I came to Skyrim to begin with. I was kind of bored just sitting at home in the homestead with all the resources around me doing absolutely nothing in return. I came to Skyrim for a bit of adventure, and so far, it has been eventful. And a little bit too eventful, maybe. Being attacked by a dragon on literally the first or second day of traveling into the borders to Skyrim, and you know, all of that. But I gotta tell you, meeting you has been very fruitious, and I really appreciate the way you handle.
What is on your mind?
Are you leaving? That's fine, I suppose. Let's go.
I'm right behind you.
More like I'm right behind you, it seems. But I suppose I see where you're coming
Of
from.
course you can buy me a drink. You didn't need to say a
That
word,
guy is getting
but
annoying.
I heard you loud and clear.
Perhaps we should find a tavern or an inn to sit down at and finish our conversation there. That reminds me. The jobs that he gave me, where are they? Whiterun, Markarth, never been there. Windhelm, Solitude, Riften. There's one in Riften, two in Riften. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this one. I forgot that we broke into Bolly's house and I got the stranger's instructions. What does it say, I wonder? Stranger's note, stranger's note. Or no, stranger's instructions. You've made it this far, which proves you're ready for the real work. But first, let's go over why you are here. You may have heard the Grey Fox is dead. It's true. But the fox live on in one of lives on in the one who wears the cowl. This job will tell me if that person is you. Who am I? That's not important. Just a stranger who wants to see the cowl passed on to someone who deserves it. As you might expect, the job won't be easy. It requires fast thinking and fast fingers. But get it done, and you'll be worthy of being the next Grey Fox. I don't necessarily want to be the next Grey Fox, but it does sound slightly interesting, doesn't it? Take the forged deed in the strongbox. Oh, so that's what the forged deed was for. I'm glad I took it. Then find a woman named Gisli in Solitude. Well, there are some of the jobs we got from the Thieves Guild in Solitude, so that works perfectly. On her should be the real document. You'll have to relieve her of this burden. Then you place the fake in Erikur's house. She'll think she misplaced it. When the job is done, find the barrel behind the winking skeever for further instructions. A stranger. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright then. I guess for now let's finish the few quests we had in Riften and then perhaps take the carriage to Solitude or even Whiterun. Let's go. Alright, it's 6 in the morning, so it might be too late to go and do the jobs. Alright, Inigo. This is one of the places where I believe we have to go. We have to place a stolen opal in Maurice's Arabel's house. I need you to stay quiet inside. Can you do that for me? Some kind of mark? Let's enter and see what happens.
Huh?
Oh.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Oh no, I came to do an inspection actually, and it would seem like everything is in order. I will come back another day to see if anything's changed. Let's go, Inigo. It would seem like it's way too early or late to do this, so perhaps we'll postpone it until we get back to Riften the next time. For now, I believe we should make a travel to Solitude. Yes, I know you're supposed to run the pawn prawn, but you're not even at the store. You're always there. You should relocate as soon as you can. If you haven't relocated until the next time I'm here, forget it. Come, Inigo. Alright, all things considered, Inigo, we have managed to do quite a lot in this city since we came here. We've been... What the hell is this? A scribbled note? Something, something. Meet me, da-da-da-da, and bring enough acceptance this time. Okay, that's weird. I was gonna say we have actually achieved a lot since we came here, Inigo. I'm actually quite proud of myself. And we met here. Seems to be another pretty nice day, honestly. A shame we're gonna be spending most of it on a carriage. Oh well. Good day. Well, good morning, I suppose.
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Glad to hear it. I would like to hire your carriage, please.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Solitude, but I don't know where it is. Okay, is it an east march?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
It's not an east march.
Where
Okay.
do you want to go?
Is it in Hafingard?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
It's in Solitude. There we go. Yeah. I want to go to Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
What the hell is happening? They are beating the ever-living shit out of someone. What the hell am I witnessing? Inigo, what are you doing? Ah, I see. It's an Imperial squadron attacking the Stormcloaks, I suppose? Why is that guy pulling out a arrow? You are quite the fighter, aren't you? Did you literally just show up here to smash the ever-living shit out of some random guards and then leave? Okay then. I mean, if you're not gonna loot them, then I will. Let's see what we have here. Riften Guard Cloak. Yeah, why not? He's not gonna use it, am I right? Legionary Sword. Oh, that sounds for a lot.
I love it here.
Me too. This is amazing. I like these a lot. I could sell... Ooh, pouches. Hey. Who would have known that someone's misfortune would be so valuable for me? Okay. I suppose I'll sell all of that somewhere else. Thank you very much, my good Imperial gentleman. If we meet again, I might buy you a drink. Alright, Inigo, let's hop up.
First time to Solitude?
Yes.
Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I did hear about it. Alright, we're in Solitude. I must say... Oh, I suspect it's over there. Let's go, Inigo. Let's put some flowers on the way. Quite impressive. Good day.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Who's Rogbeer?
We're just in time to say hello to Rogvir.
I was just asking, who the hell is he?
He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric's Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Wasn't that like a while ago? He's executed now?
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear, that map you have is special.
Oh? Why are you suddenly talking about my map? Why is that?
Let me show you. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this.
I'm watching.
Where are you, Inigo? There. See? I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh?
That is quite helpful, actually. Thank you.
No problem. I am always happy to help.
Okay then. Well, could you help yourself to follow me a bit closer up to Solitude, where we are supposed to be doing all the jobs from now on?
I'm thinking I look pretty sharp at the moment.
You do. You really do.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Yes, let's do that. So this is the gate to Solitude. A very lonesome looking place. I guess the name fits it very well. Okay. Glad you could join me.
Turn Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
You betrayed
That's
me.
right.
Go home
It
and
was
stay
supposed
there
to be an
until your mother-
execution. I almost forgot.
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, I thought.
You're all heart.
Some gate guard you were.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim, and all
I just thought about it. This is the second execution I've witnessed since coming to Skyrim. Wait, is another dragon come up? Oh shit, maybe I should prepare myself. Maybe I'm fine inside this building.
I go to Sovngarde.
They don't know. Should I warn them? Oh. Nothing. Ah, well, that's good. I'm glad nothing happened. So, nice execution, right?
I should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Yeah, definitely. Who are you, by the way? What did you think about the execution?
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
What's wrong with my outfit?
It shouldn't have been like this.
I think I look like kind of dashing in it, actually. Okay, so none of these people seem to like... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say no one seemed to like this guy, but apparently... What did you think?
Not right now.
Okay. And you?
Another quiet day, I hope.
You shouldn't leave Solitude without trying our fish. Best in Skyrim.
That makes 23. The Emperor's cousin,
What?
Vittoria Vici, is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
That is a lot of random information that you guys just gave me.
Find yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Yeah, that is a very terrifying looking axe, actually. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end. Oh, an amulet of Talos. I could sell that. Letter strips. Oh. Well, sucks to be you, man. What time is it? It is 7 p.m. I should probably find somewhere to sleep, but where would that be? The Winking Skeever. Excuse me.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
No, that makes sense. I've been traveling all over, actually. Ever been to Helgen?
Where the dragon attacked?
Yes,
We've heard
correct.
rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news.
Well, the rumors are all true. That dragon was a real stinky gas bag, that's for sure.
Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
No, I don't think it would be. I feel like the only thing that could penetrate that dragon's scales would be like a, I don't know, ballista maybe? Cannonballs? You said you're from Hammerfell, so you're a long way from home then. Same as myself.
Aye, but I'll be here in Solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with, what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to
You
the
haven't
west
seen
lies
snow
a
yet?
ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue.
What?
There are wonders in this
Nah,
place
you're
I never
dreaming.
dreamed imaginable.
That sounds like bullshit, man. Come on. You take me for a fool?
Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
Likewise, likewise. So, all of you seem to be going into this winking skeever place. Is it a tavern then? Inigo, I swear, if you don't enter this tavern, I'm gonna be mildly infuriated. You heard me. Mildly. Alright, let's go. Hey, you decided to join! Finally! What made you change your mind?
I was wondering, can you whistle?
What? Yes? Why are you wondering?
Well, it could be a good way for us to quickly communicate. Look, I found this book. It made interesting reading.
The Power of Whistling.
You should give it a look over. Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask if you're feeling better, but I suppose so. Any thoughts?
I'm thinking this is a nice inn.
Yeah.
What's next?
Power of Whistling. Okay. I suppose I'll sit here for now. What was this about a book of whistling? Why did Inigo give it to me? The Power of Whistling. The Power of Whistling. Tactical wordless communication for adventurers. By Mildred Winslow. What is a whistle? It is a communication. A good hearty whistle can be heard miles away. It can ride the wind. It can penetrate walls. It is a language without barriers. It is power. In recent years, the noble art of whistling has... That was surprisingly a better read than I would have expected, honestly. Okay, then. Hey, Inigo. If I do...
Good idea. You should take a break too. You deserve it.
Oh, it's working. What about this? What about this?
We drink to our youth, to the days
Psst, Inigo.
for the age of aggression is just about done.
Oh, he's coming. What about if I do a more aggressive whistle, like... Huh? That did not quite work. Wasn't it something like that? It was something like... How about you just relax?
Okay, I will unwind a while.
Thank you. That's a very beautiful flower. I was talking about the flower. A room? What brings you here? I'm not interested. Okie dokie.
Something?
Yes, a room. Oh, you're relaxing. Glad to hear it. Okay, who here is the innkeeper?
If you need a good
Corvallis.
room, welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Thank you. Any news or rumors floating about? Not interested. Why is this place called the Winking Skeever?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
That's it? You kept a skeever as a pet?
They were smaller back then.
Right. Have you heard any rumors lately?
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what.
I have no idea who he is. Head to the Solitude court. I might. Is there anyone here in Rift and teaches magic? Don't care. Could you refill my water skins, please? They're beginning to dwindle a little bit.
Of course.
Thank you. Okay, I am actually looking for a room. Could I have one?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And you wouldn't be able to show me to my room by any means?
I'll show you to your room.
Right this way.
Thank you, thank you. Tari, I met you at the market earlier, or the
hello.
execution.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
You did mention something about it. Something wrong with my outfit?
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up.
I'm mildly interested in that offer. So, if I were heading to the Blue Palace, what would you suggest I wear?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Really? That sounds like a very good deal. I'm in.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment.
Oh, I'll definitely do that. She always insult people when you meet them? No, I mean, she gave me an outfit for free. That's like the biggest compliment ever. Thank you, and good night.
Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
So exciting when new folk come into town.
Good night, Inigo.
Had plenty of adventures.
Okay, my room.
Melaron, you lazy milk drinker. You finished studying the imports from Black Marsh?
I wish only to graduate.
Is this my room? Oh, this is my room. This is so much better than the one at Riften. I remember the one at Riften. It was literally a board, a few planks, and a dead animal. This has pillows. It has sheets. Oh, I love it.
Right you are,
What's
Elf.
this?
Or even from the rebels, they've got enough money to make a competitive offer.
As always,
Ooh, valuables all around. Ooh, yes. I mean, they wouldn't just put valuables out in the open if they didn't want them to be stolen, right? There's a lot of books here too, isn't it? Ooh, that reminds me. God damn it, there's so much things to steal. Okay, is everything taken now? Can I go to my next point? Not yet. Hello there. Noble fur mantle. If I start stealing their clothes, they're definitely gonna notice it. Okay, how about this? She gave me an outfit. How does it look like? It was called Radiant Raiment something? There we go. Noble oh, prices are 15%. Holy snap, that is beautiful and also really good. Pouches. Okay, sure, why not? Let's see, let's take off the gloves for now.
The imports from Black
How do I look like?
Indeed I have, sir. Daedric weapons for their armies.
Ooh,
Daedric material,
that is
but
quite
core work,
nice.
like most of what we get from them.
Yes, it is.
Scary
I would probably prefer it in green,
weapons at their command.
but it looks pretty nice.
Thankful they're half a
In any
world
case,
away, eh?
let's go to bed. They are really screaming down there, aren't they?
But they should fetch a
Let's go
high
to bed.
price from the
Another level. Alright, another dream, another... well, whatever this place is. But one thing's for certain, whenever I put a point into any of these dots, I seem to get better at something. That's right, last time I took Performer. Maybe I should try that out. Maybe I could make some money just performing around. Lockpicking. Gain Fate. There are 5 Dragons of Fate hidden in random locked containers in Skyrim. Each grant 15,000 gold and a free perk point whenever removed from its container. The name of the container changes to indicate the treasure inside. Interesting. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds like a pretty cool deal. All locks are easier to pick. Yes, thank you. Sneaking. Tripwire. Grants a tripwire power at will, places a tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. It snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit by it to the floor. Sounds interesting. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. And sneak attacks with any other weapon or fist deal 25% more damage. Okay. I think I'm going to put more point into sneak mastery though before anything. I'm not good enough to sneak up on someone and stab them in the back, so I'll leave that to Inigo and just become better at sneaking myself. Now... alchemy is something I would like to study more in before I choose anything. Light armor. Armor rating of light armor is increased. Now that could be useful. Become a little bit more hardy, because I did realize whenever I was fighting Karava in the tavern, she kicked my ass, and I was wearing full leather armor back then, I believe. If I become a little bit stronger with these leather armor or light armor mastery, I might be able to kick her ass next time. Let's take 1 point at least. Don't care about archery, don't care about getting my hands bloodied. Blocking. Now, blocking would be kind of cool, actually. Because I remember when I was fighting down at the sewer, whenever Inigo kicked the ass of those people, if I could block more, or even just when I keep bringing back the part where I was fighting Karava, because funnily enough, fighting that innkeeper so far has been the most difficult thing for me to do in Skyrim thus far. Let's try it. Timed block. Assume a defensive position for 1 second after raising your shield or weapon, blocking 30% more damage and staggering attackers in melee range. If you do not block an attack during this time, you cannot attempt another time block for 2 seconds. I could try that. It sounds interesting. Sounds pretty good, actually. Now, what should I use the remaining 2 points on? Do I have to use it on something? I suppose I can just wait until I become better at something. What's this? Shouting restores points of health, magicka, and stamina equal to your shout cooldown. Okay, I did find an item earlier at the store, I believe, about something to do with shouting. Now, even this place is telling me that shouting... So you're telling me, if I'm fighting Karava, and I start shouting in her face like, I'm gonna kick your ass, it will restore health, magicka, and stamina. Now that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I feel like they're pulling my leg here. Let's just ignore the whatever this place is for now and move on with my life.
Need to make a competitive offer.
Alright, Inigo, time to leave.
Whistle and I will come to you, my friend.
I did, and you did. I appreciate that. Okay. What? That is a very shiny outfit. Could you guys please move? I'm leaving.
The Temple of the Divines.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
I must say, in daylight, this city is kind of
Hi there.
rustic and beautiful. That's a dog.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
That's a little dog. Hello there, puppy. That's adorable. What are you barking at though? Is there a cat on the roof or something? Are you barking at the bird?
Indeed, I have some Daedric weapons for their armors, sir. Daedric
I want to make a joke so badly, but I'm not going to.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
What?
You look new.
Oh, you're talking to
I'm
him.
new too. I think we could be friends.
Maybe?
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
Possibly. What do you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things
True.
nobody will miss. Things
Also
from
true.
underground, or just
Kinda
left
true.
lying around in someone's house.
Yes, you
I
speaking
bet the
truth.
two
What do
of
you
us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
That's usually what treasure hunters do. I'm no thief. Well, about that. I guess I'm not wearing my Thieves Guild armor right now, but I think I know what you mean.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war,
I hear that
many
a
more
lot.
ships come through these docks,
First time in
loaded with
Skyrim, though.
weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
Ah, so you want me to put out the lighthouse fire, so that they crash and so that you can steal their items.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
So what happened to the sailors on the boat? I don't really care about them, but I'm assuming we take all of their stuff as well?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
I like how you're thinking. Alright, now that sounds like a good idea. I'll see to that eventually. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but eventually I'll see to it. Goodbye for now.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Who are you again? Okie dokie. So let's see. We had some things to do here. Steal the land deed from Gisli. Gisli, okay. Okay, so we had some things to do here. This one. Steal the land deed from Gisli. That's one of them. Whiterun. Markarth. How about... That's one for Solitude. Clear Yvette Sand's house in Solitude. And I believe it was one more. Was there only one job in Solitude? I suppose so. Well, that's fine, that's fine. So, let's see here. Bits and pieces. Is that a general store? Oh, hello there. Good morning.
Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
Yes, it was the second execution I have seen so far. Who is Beirut? Your brother? Your husband?
Baron's my husband. He works
I
at the
figured.
forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
Oh, I see. Were you at Rogvir's execution? I don't think I saw you.
No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those
I
rambling
wouldn't know.
speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that.
I see. So you're not a supporter of the Empire. Well, my condolences to you, lady. In any case, more importantly, what have you got for sale?
Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Those looks pretty valuable. 8,000? Well, if she is selling it, she must be having it at some part of her home, in which case I should be able to steal it when she's not looking. Maybe in the night? We'll see. We'll see. In any case, I would like to buy the large leather tent, thank you very much.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Thank you. Alright, I managed to sell all the silverware to her, and I managed to attain some things. Inigo, do you mind if you could possibly take this one? Does not really fit to this outfit, I guess, not that much, but that's fine. Because it's not gonna be my main uniform anyway.
We
Inigo?
need to go to this Bleak Falls Barrow place to find the Dragonstone, eh? I hope
No.
it is not a horrible crypt full of zombies.
No. When did I even mention that? Did you overhear me rambling to myself or something? No, Inigo, we're not going to Bleak Falls Barrow. That was just something I told them that I would do to make them get off my back. We have more important things to do. We're not going into a goddamn crypt to look for a stone. In any case, I mean, I would like you to carry this one. And now that you have that, do you need any food? You only have a sweet roll on you. Maybe you want some apple, maybe some cheese. I have a lot of bread. You could take some if you want, and you can take a bottle of water so you don't go thirsty. Maybe you want some venison? Some salted venison? Go for it. Do you prefer it raw, maybe? Forget I asked. Do you need money, by the way? I know I haven't really paid you anything, and I expected you to work for free, but you're doing a really good job at protecting myself and everything I do, so the least I can do is give you, like, I don't know, 100 septim? There you go. You're welcome.
Okay, let us get back to it.
The backpack looks good on you, and now you can carry even more of my stuff. Anyway, let's go. It really is a lot of moss here. I mean, it kind of makes the place look rustic and old and kind of beautiful, but if I were in charge of this city, I would probably clean off the moss on the roads at least. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
That's what I said. What brings you here? Who are you?
To the Bard's College? Why, the performances.
Oh, you work at the
I'm
Bard's
a bit of a
College.
culture aficionado. I enjoy anything involving art and culture.
That's
and
nice.
There's no better place to find it in Skyrim than here in Solitude. I even hear that the museum is reopening, which
That's right.
exciting.
Thank you for reminding me. Actually, my friend here behind me, his name is Inigo, by the way, the blue Khajiit here. He actually would like to join the Bard's College in the future. So maybe you can, like, give us a, you know, put in a good word for him. As for the Dragonborn Gallery Museum, that's right. Where even is the museum? Do you know where the museum is? Let's have a look around and see if we can find it. Solitude Blacksmith. Oh. Evetsan. That is one of the houses of which I need to clear in the night. Good to know. I should mark it somehow. Oh, it's already marked. Well, that saves me a lot of trouble. Oh, Jesus, I thought I was gonna break my legs. Did you see that, Inigo? They don't even have railings on that thing.
Watch your tongue, stranger.
Obnoxious kids. What's this? Is this the museum? Kizani. Arta. Ildi. Excuse me.
Inga says a bard can never have enough practice, so. Would
That's
you
the
like a tune?
Bard's College. Not quite the building we're looking for. Okay, Inigo, let's move along. Dragon. What kind of building looks like a museum?
Fine day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, that place has a dragon skull on the gateway. Dragonborn Gallery. We found it. This is the place. This is the place. Oh, I like it. Oh, look at this place. Now this screams luxury. This screams renown. This screams a lot of alchemical reagents. Holy snap. They're everywhere. There's a ladder. I probably shouldn't explore this place before I meet the owner. And I probably shouldn't steal all of his flowers until I meet him either. Alright, Inigo, let's go inside. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what I expected to see when I heard about the Thieves Guild in Riften. Little did I know it was supposed to be a sewer, and they were nothing but sewer rats, but this is what I'm looking for. This is right up my alley. The Dragonborn Gallery.